Folks, I've got the Coleman Instant Up Gold 6P10 set up behind me here. I want to take you for a tour. Let's check it out.
Hit it.
We're down here today, guys, at the Big 4 West Beach Holiday Park, which is just a stone's throw from the beach right over my shoulder here, 20 minutes from the city. The park's chock-a-block full of facilities. It's an easy place for a quick getaway with your family right here in Adelaide's western suburbs. They've given us a campsite today to show you some products. I'm going to take you for a walkthrough of the Coleman Instant Up Gold 6P10, which is set up behind me here. Starting at the front of the tent, I've got the front storm flap here, which normally creates a vestibule here set up as an awning. So we've got a sheltered entry to the tent. All of these awning poles are included. I'll walk around the outside of the tent first. So coming to the side here, we've got another awning set up. Now this is actually a removable awning. It zips on the side here. I can unzip that, put it on the other side so I can chase the shade if I like. Now on the side of the tent here, we've got a nice long mesh window to allow heaps of ventilation. That looks into another mesh window in the inner and an internally adjustable privacy screen. On the outside, we've got a storm flap that I've got rolled up at the moment. We can zip that completely closed here for protection in bad weather, or it does have a couple of guy ropes in the corners so you can peg it out as a protected awning over the top of the window. Down lower the tent here, this funny sort of shaped cone sort of shaped thing is part of Coleman's circle ventilation system. There's an internally adjustable vent up under here that allows ventilation nice and low in the tent, reduces the stuffiness and keeps the condensation down. Just want to show you at the rear of the tent here. There is a second entrance, so the 6P Gold has two entrances, one front and one back. So we've got another vestibule at the rear here, and I've got the door to the vestibule set up. There's an awning at the back here too. The last feature I'll show you at the rear here is this doormat. I haven't got the front one set up because I've actually got the tent on a ground sheet here today, which is a 3.05 by 4.88 meter ground sheet. So I haven't got the front one set up, but this is a little little doormat, that comes with your 6P Gold tent. Nice protected place to wipe your feet or keep your shoes, and they just peg down at the entranceway there. Just step around to the front of the tent. I want to talk about the awning around there. Now when these awnings are set up, I'm 185 centimeters, 6'1", and my head touches the top there, so they're about 180, 190 centimeters in height. Now on the front of, on the edge of the front and rear awning here, you've actually got 3 eyelets in each one, and you get one longer pole that's included with your Instant Up 6P Gold tent. I've used that long pole on the side awning over here, but I could also use it in the front here to create a peaked awning if I like, which gives me a bit more head space. There's also a strip of Velcro on the front of this awning on both the front and the rear, and that allows you to connect it to a Coleman gazebo, or any gazebo really that's got Velcro like this up under the edge. If you fold that back up under this way, Velcro it to the edge of your gazebo, you can join your Instant Up tent to your gazebo and have a whole lot more sheltered space at the entrance. Let's just step in here. I want to show you the fabrics that the tent's made of. Now the fly sheets of the Gold Series tents are made with a 75 denier 185 thread count polyester, and it's got a ripstop weave in there as well. So it's a nice soft hanging fabric, but it's got a really high thread count, so it's quite strong. The interior of the tent is also a 75 denier polyester, and the frame up under here is a steel frame, and it's got plastic knuckles and componentry and the hub at the top as well. Now the mesh that Coleman use in their Gold Series tents is an ultra fine insect proof mesh. It's going to give you pretty good protection. I'm not sure about midges, they seem to get through everything, but it is a nice fine mesh on that one there. And lastly, the floor. Now this is where the Instant Up, or the Gold Series tents really are set apart from other tents. It's a 420 denier polyester with a PVC backing on it. So it's really durable, and it doesn't have that crinkly feel about it that many tarp materials do. So it's a really nice floor. Stepping inside the tent here, on both the front and rear of the tent, it's a double door, so you've got both mesh and solid panels that you step through here, so you mesh for ventilation or sealed right up to keep you warm when it's cold at night. Let's have a look inside. Stepping inside the tent here, now I'm 6'1" or 185 centimeters tall, so at the peak here I've got about 190 centimeters at the top, and I can step to the side a little bit before my head touches the side, so plenty of room to stand up inside here. It's about 150 centimeters where I walk through the door there. Now on the top of the tent we've got our gear loft where we can store our valuables or things we don't want to lose overnight. Now this is actually removable. You can take this off when we need to take it off to use the lance and hook that features in the top of the tent here, so we can hang a light or whatever we like at the top here, and that works in conjunction with the clips that run down the side of the tent here, right down to the very corner at the base where there's a red zipper that we can get a power access cord through to run the lights, 12 or 240 volt. Now on each side of the tent, we've both got a window and a pocket on each side. There's another one over the other side here as well for storage. Now these windows, this is mesh inside here, and this is the internally adjustable privacy screen that I was referring to earlier. If we undo this, we can close it up from the inside. Just got this tangled up here. So there's zips on each side for us to zip this right up close if we want full privacy, or to keep it nice and warm inside. There's another tab here to keep that nice and secure. Or we can just have it partially rolled open or partially folded open to allow a bit of airflow up high and a bit of privacy down low. As we move right down to the base of the tent here, this is the circle ventilation vent that I was referring to earlier as well. This can be fully closed to stop all the airflow, particularly on a cold night, or we can open it up to allow the airflow nice and low through the tent so it keeps us cool on a warm night. And this can be rolled up and secured with the tabs here if we like. One other thing that I want to show you while we're inside, and that's the rear door here. So we've got a second entrance to the tent. This also has both mesh and solid panels in this door, so we can have it fully closed or just a mesh door open. And that then allows us access to the rear of the tent. If I had this vestibule closed down now, or this awning closed down now, I have about 50 centimeters of storage space at the outside of the tent there. Great place for shoes or wet things that you don't want inside the tent. If we talk about the space inside the tent here, now Coleman do say it's a 6-person tent. It's going to be squeezy for 6, but I'd say it's a pretty comfortable family of 4 or a very roomy space for 2. 330 centimeters in length and 270 centimeters in width inside here. I've got some airbeds that I'm going to throw inside to give you a bit of a reference on how much space you've got. So you can see there is tons of room for 2 people in here. Now these airbeds are about 190 centimeters length by about 1 meter wide. So I've got room down the middle and I've got tons of storage space at the end there. I can still stand up at the end of the bed there to get changed if I like. So plenty of room for 2. You wouldn't fit 3 airbeds this way though. You might squeeze one at the end, but it's going to start to get a bit tight. What I do have though is a queen double high airbed that I think I can fit in next to this one here. I'm just going to try that for you. I've actually gone one step further and I've fit this other single bed in here at the moment as well. So I've now got the Coleman double high quick bed here, which is about 150 centimeters in width and about 200 long. And the 2 single airbeds in here, I've got a little bit of storage space here, but you could fit a family of 4 with reasonable size airbeds in here and you'd sleep pretty comfortably. That is pretty much all the features of the Coleman Instant Up 6P Gold Series tent. You can grab these online at snowies.com.au, lowest prices every day. Thanks for watching, I hope it was useful. We'll see you next time. Don't click away from us yet guys. If you thought that video was useful, subscribe to our channel and you'll get all the latest and greatest information. Got any questions? Let us know in the comments below. Give us a like or check out our other videos like this Instant Up one down here.